Oh, why'd I put Jats on the list? He's like freaking HQ. I don't really care.
What do you mean on the list?
I gave Hina a list of people to clear. Or that not to arrest.
Oh,
Did I miss anybody?
So many people.
What do you mean?
Me.
Well, I'm
Oh,
cleared
is
and-
Sophia joining? I gave
Yes,
or
Sophie.
Sophie, whatever her name list of people to clear. Okay, shoot, let me get her name on the
we're-
list.
we
That
should be
not
good,
to
though, we're all-
arrest.
Oh,
Did I miss anybody?
So many people.
What do you mean? Well, I'm
Oh,
cleared
is
and-
Sophia joining? I gave
We're all
or
officers.
Hina, whatever her name list of people to clear. Okay, except shoot, like let me me get and her name on
Oh,
the list.
we
That
should be
not
good,
to
though, we're all-
arrest.
Oh,
Did I miss anybody?
So many people.
What do you mean?
Me.
Well, I'm
Oh,
cleared
is
and-
Sophia? Shoot.
Alright, boys, let's join. Should we join podcast?
Oh my god.
yeah, drag us to podcast PC right now. Okay. Alright, let's start setting this up.
Are we in the building or on top of the building?
We're on top.
Yeah, okay. I don't see you guys.
You don't know how to
You
get
cl-
up.
You climb the windows, then do a head hitter to the other window, and then
You don't
do
need to
another
climb
head
the
hitter.
Windows, all you need to do is you need to jump on the tower, it goes to the side wall, and then go to the back here. And this is the most efficient way. I just suck at doing the head hitter.
I don't know. Get better at parkour then.
Yeah, that's my one issue. Oh my god, I have to reset.
The last head hitter is a bit tricky though. There we go. I don't see you guys up here. Where are you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm the only one up here right now. Come on, guys. Get better at parkour.
No, just teleport. You can teleport. You have to permit to teleport.
Guys, can you TP me up there? I suck at getting up there. Oh, I hate you, Luke. You're so British. I know you're not British, but that
Bell.
makes you British. Hey, Finny. Finny, can you cuff me up here, please? It's not cuff abuse if you have a reason. Other. Side, Finny. Finny. Side. Yes. Yes, thank you, sir. Yes, let's just spam the bell,
Nice.
boys. Ease.
Bell.
I have my sound off for a reason. You might want to turn it
I
off.
already have handcuffs. I'm not the one streaming, so I'm fine.
Bell.
Oh shoot. I accidentally clicked OBS.
Podcast.
Was good. Ralph.
Podcast.
Racist. Let's go. Podcast.
It got sent. Come on, start it.
What? She's
It's
not
been
started.
started.
Okay, well, come on.
Yeah. Oh, wait. We need Jats here. Not Jats.
Jets.
Join.
Jats by.
Wait a minute. I need Jats to be here.
Wait, hold on. We need.
Oh wait, I was muted this whole
Yeah,
time.
we should go on top of the bell. On top of the bell. Somehow get.
No, this is good enough.
I don't know. It'd be cool. If we can get like a nice view. So we're gonna get propaganda for sure.
Oh. Hey, Raul, can you message MPXO that would all cleared?
I already got the list.
Yeah,
Sure.
I know, but I'm being DM'd.
I can cuff people onto the bell since I know how to high jump.
I also know how to high jump.
How do you
because
high
I'm
jump?
Always high.
Get here.
Here, no.
There you
Okay,
go.
hold on. I was on a horse.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah,
We're all trespassing.
Yeah.
Numbers.
We got perms.
No, that's what numbers said.
Yeah.
You
that's
may
what I
go in on top of MP building. Okay, we're good.
Guys, what if
I just got
make
clearance from
Flash-
Hina.
Gold Knight don't.
Whoops.
said. Wait, go.
I
I stand still.
thought it was
Stand
gonna
still.
get-
No.
Watch some random CICG who has no idea what's
Okay,
going on.
so
Just
is
come
this-
here and murder all of us.
Is this entire podcast just like
Here, let
y'all
me help
fucking
you,
around
Gold
or what?
No,
I got you.
No, we're just chilling here.
Yes,
waiting
there
for
you go.
Gatsby to come on. So I think we're gonna have our introductions. We're gonna start that because we're gonna.
Oh, shoot, Sam.
I,
There
I
you
just
go.
got killed by our command. God
And
fucking
then
damn
we'll
it.
just be waiting for Jatsby to come on. We'll just be waiting. But
Oh, we got Sam. Let's go.
Let me just bully Jatsby. Yo. Join.
I'm just gonna go by my phone. Okay, good. We're rolling. Perfect.
We're streaming.
Yeah, I have my phone. I'm
We've been
just making
streaming.
sure we're rolling.
Oh, we have. Oh,
We have about 10 people already.
Yes, we've been streaming. Rel, don't commit any racism, otherwise Numbers is literally gonna be banned.
No.
Relevant.
Dang it,
Just
someone
TP.
send me an invite link for the
Never mind,
server.
we're fine.
If someone send
this
Sam
is
the
the
invite
server
link
you
for the
get.
server.
Alright, everyone be quiet. Okay, we're gonna have probably need some people to drag, but anytime soon. But we're
Numbers, how
currently
did you get up there?
Oh, it's parkour. You wanna get up here?
You can just high jump.
Get up here. This is a better spot. Oh,
Did anyone send Sam the sermon?
alright.
Alright,
So,
I got you.
should I start the podcast now, or should I just wait till Jess gets on?
Hey, just start it now.
Just start it. We can change the schedule a little bit.
Alright. Welcome to the second podcast from CA. I'm your host, Numbers. Our streamer is XS Salute. So far, we have Finny, which is the head of newspapers. Gold Knight, which is going to be talking about something very soon or later on.
Yo.
Jedi, or head of media,
You already know.
and
I'm not
Rel,
head of media, I'm secretary.
your secretary of media, and Rel, our overseers of media. So that's currently that we have. Feel free to join Bunker Hill and just rally out and kill British people when you can. But yeah,
I think we're gonna have Sam come on first before
Oh, we have Sam now.
Jatsby. Yeah, because Jatsby is not responding to my DMs.
bro, slow.
Well, to be fair, I only told him that it was at 6 yesterday. So I mean,
Bruh.
to be fair, but to be fair. Can I just be TP'd up there?
Is Sam not gonna talk?
Sam.
No, I'm here.
Alright. Yes. Existence. Anyways.
Yeah, Sam, you can start on your situation with Joker. The Heat Joker.
What's my with Heat Joker? Bro, I'm not the guy that you're supposed to talk to about that. I don't know what Heath did, to be honest. Did he go on Iron's TikTok or something?
I don't know.
Bro, we
Slurs, I
tried
don't
to
know.
get Iron. I almost got XCOM for that. Because I almost got associated.
Yeah,
You-
I'm pretty sure
can
he
you
just
tell
got
us a little bit,
Exxon because
Yeah,
what,
go
Finny
ahead.
Docs, my great corporal. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't really know too much about Heath. I like Heath, but he just got XCOM'd. I think he just went into Iron's TikTok and said a bunch of bad stuff. I don't know,
Yeah.
and he might have said the N word too. I'm not sure.
He went to the TikTok and in Iron's Discord. He said a bunch of stuff.
What was
okay.
Heath like before the incident? Just because he did get promoted major.
Yeah, so basically, Heath and Rel had a bad relationship. Heath was a 2-time sergeant in the span of 4 weeks. Basically, he got sergeant. I promoted him sergeant. 1 second.
All right, so we're on hold now.
Me?
That's amazing.
His mom walked in.
Oh,
Alright, that's nice.
Okay, let's get Finny Docs 37. No press. You're not allowed here. Anyways, or not Finny Docs. Let's go at Gold Knight to talk about the House of Representatives.
Oh yeah, House of Representatives. While a bunch
Alright,
of
I'm
noise is
back, I'm
happening in the background. Oh, okay, and he's
So
back now.
basically-
Sweet.
He's back.
Alright,
Nice.
let's
4
get
weeks.
Sam.
Can you drive?
All right, yeah. So basically, Heath was the 2-time sergeant in 4 weeks. I promoted him to sergeant, and then Rel really hates Heath, so Rel just demoted Heath one time, and then he became a sergeant again, and then he said something to Rel, and then he got demoted again because Rel hates Heath, and yeah, but Heath deserved it though. He's instigating Rel, and then he was just kind of Lance Corporal, he's good. Maybe a little toxic, but nothing much. And then this happened. But overall, I liked Heath, and Rel did not like Heath. So that's kind of what happened to Heath.
Was he a good officer within the regiment? I mean, from
No, he was not good at all. What the fuck? No.
Rel.
Rel.
Yeah.
Gatsby,
I don't know. I was not.
well-
What's it called?
Yeah, Sam
In-
was in the regiment when
Yeah.
Heath was officer. No, Al was the B gen when Heath was officer. No, he was a horrible, shitty officer. End discussion.
What are we talking about?
Yo, Jaspy's here.
You guys hear
yes,
me?
we can
Alright.
finally get him up. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
I
the
accidentally
And also-
kicked Fresh from the Discord when I tried to kick him from the DC. I'm very
You
Am I
guys
the
not
only
hear me
one
right now?
surprised?
We
No,
can
we
hear you,
can, we
Jatsby.
can.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can hear
okay.
you, Jets.
Am I the only one
Alright.
surprised that Trans rejoined fifth? I had no idea he was gonna rejoin, and then he just rejoined. Like I thought he would never join fifth again, and he did. So that was pretty cool.
I'm not surprised. He likes you guys, doesn't he?
I had some fights with Trans, but he joined back. So
No, but
It's
here's
good
the thing with Trans, he's always loyal to Fifth.
yeah, I think he joined Marines. He was like, man, no, none of my friends are in Marines, and then he joined back.
No, like even with Vladdy, like he had no one in Fifth as friends. He stayed in Fifth still.
Oh, okay.
So like it's kind of nice. Okay, so like we keep dying up here. We're getting shot, but
Bro, it's
that's-
just our commandant.
bro, someone kill this man.
I know, I'm going for him. He's running. Okay.
Should we
Did we start the podcast like
yeah, we
officially?
started.
Yeah, we've been recording.
Oh, all right, cool.
So here's Shaspy now. He's finally joined. He was supposed to be here for a while.
Okay.
I just like to say, is Rel, are you in the VC?
Yeah.
I just want to say that Rel is the best BGen here for real.
Okay, buddy. There goes dick sucking.
Jaspy.
All right, so anything else with me? It's
You
doing
did lose
good.
a
We lost a major.
Yeah, I mean Heath for like 2 seconds, and then
Heath. Well, Heath was just a sergeant. I mean, he was a major before. No, he was. Yeah, he's been an NCO. And then what's it called? Fifth is good though for scheduled raids. We can get 20 rallies, no problem. So like, yeah, we're just in like a pretty good state. Good activity, nothing really going horribly wrong. We're good.
Very
Alright.
nice.
Sam, I'm gonna do numbers job here real quick for a second. What is your opinion on Iron almost shutting down Fifth?
What the heck, Iron? That's all I gotta say. Just like,
Fair, very fair. All right, numbers. You can go back.
Yeah.
To your job. You just. Guys, Thunder Kid can be removed because he is not a part of the podcast. He's literally just trespassing.
Thunder Kids, kill him. Someone kill him. Like, hey, MP, do
God.
your job and cuff him. Get him out of here.
oh, and also with Fit, yeah, our toxicity, yeah, we're
Who's
dealing
your
with that
grenade?
now. We're gonna minus our reports. That's my goal. And yeah.
Minus.
Let's see about that because Fifth does have a high reputation of getting mass reported at times.
Yeah, but Rel's been keeping an eye on us, so yeah, that's that.
Oh yeah.
Let me check the last time we got a report in the database.
All right, guys, you're gonna hear when's the last time Fifth got reported.
Here it is. We got reported. Okay, I'm not gonna count Meme's report because Meme did that like a while ago, but I was actually the last one to get reported. We're gonna talk about that 5 days ago. But that was like a crazy situation. So if we go back 6 days ago was the last report. If we
6
don't
days ago,
count that
last report. Huh.
by Jerome, but Jerome actually it's by Jerome. That was the last report, not including me or Meme.
So let's talk about Jaspy. About the Autumn War, since we're the one who also planned it.
Yep.
So let's talk about that since it is now scheduled currently.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just killed
yeah.
by our commandment.
So, the Autumn Wars, let's see here. Yeah, so we had to postpone it for a little bit. KGB informed us that they were switching their tech, and so it's nothing on our part. We both planned to start this weekend, but they're still developing. They're under new leadership. I mean, that's actually kind of why we wanted to go against them. They're doing a lot better now. And they decided to go to our tech, and so we postponed, and then they changed their mind, and they decided to stay with EI Tech. So we planned it for next weekend.
All right.
Yeah. So that's kind of what it's looking like. Platt already released the schedule, so that's more of the realistic time frame of it. But right now, we're just kind of dealing with some other issues that are kind of more pressing.
I see. So we probably can get this for us. Some person or a lot of people want to storm that hill. The first hill in CA. She want to kill our commandment. He's yeah. You can go ahead and do that if you want. But so far for the rules for the Autumn War, it looks like standard rules for both sides. We did had a recent a war a year ago, didn't we, against KGB? Which
Right.
was the
Yep.
Spring War.
Yep. Yeah, we have definitely gone against them before. I do believe that was when they were under previous management. So that's a big thing. It was just a not active leader really, and yeah, but that was Spring War KGB. This one's all entirely new KGB. I think you guys will see that they're pretty different if you're even around for Spring Wars.
Bro, Rel.
It looks like M1's here.
Yeah, and I just had a question. So, okay, do we have an ETA on this war coming up, Mr. Jaspy, your relevant tyrant?
I just said it was next weekend.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't in the call yet when you said that. Next
Huh.
weekend, really? Wow, looking
You're
forward
good.
to
So
it.
it's not this weekend. It's slated for next weekend. All the B-gens, we still, as you guys know, we're needing to create a roster. So
Yeah.
all the B-gens need to complete those. As for who's going on those rosters, I mean, obviously we want to be fair, but I do think a handful of us are going off of our all-star rosters. But to everybody listening in here, it's not going to be just all-stars because we have to have 25 backups as well. So each B-gen rel should have like 40, 45 total, right? I don't know.
Yeah, 26 main fighters and 15 backup.
15
And
backup. Oh, okay. So
are
yeah,
we
we got to make
expecting
those
KGB to
before
like have
next
even
weekend.
rallies?
What's up?
Are we expecting KGB to have even rallies?
So when I started negotiations with KGB, they were promising 80.
Okay.
And something happened with two of the regiments where they were shut down. I think it was just a part of some reforms. And so the rally took a hit to a pretty, it's lower, but we should still be able to make it work. They can probably rally around 60 to 70 now. But yeah, so we're still gonna make that work, and we're still gonna coordinate all the same, have even numbers. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing we should worry about there.
It's awesome. It's great news. I have to go now. Thanks for answering my questions. Love you guys. Bye. Enjoy the podcast. CA, awesome.
So with that going on, with the whole war situation going on, so it
Right.
looks like what's the split between all B-gens? For
What's the likelihood of what?
the split like between how many people can get per B, like how many per brigade can be on the roster?
We're doing well. I mean, their expected rally is 60, but we both think that the war is gonna bring on extra activities, so it's gonna raise them up to 70. Realistically, about, well, like Rel said, 20, 25 primary fighters and then 15 backups. So we have around 40 from each brigade being put on a roster.
From each brigade.
Correct, but only 20 are going to be used of that roster.
And all 20 will probably not show up, so you probably
Oh, yeah,
backups
exactly.
used.
So the backups will be there to be deployed and whatnot.
Jatsby, I have a question. Are you considering the fact that this is new tech that some people might not be familiar with?
You know, I'm not as concerned because EI tech has been around for
Amazing.
Yeah, nice EI tech right there. He kind of just died out.
What do you mean? He said he all had to say. Just EI Tech is, and then he left, you know?
Did he leave? He did.
Yeah, he left. He crashed.
Well,
Well, there goes Jatsby.
Well, I mean, he answered the primary question first, so technically, you know, that was answered. He's not considering it that much, so good to know.
that's really you have backup because he just kind of just dipped on us.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Sorry, what just happened?
So we.
Jatsby was like he was in the middle of explaining if he's concerned. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
He's back.
Oh,
All right. As I was saying, sorry about that.
Yeah. About the new tech when considering rosters. Yeah.
No, I'm not concerned about that because I know that EI has been around for a few years. And you know, given how long I've been in this community, if I myself are somewhat familiar with their tech, I think everybody should at least have a basic level. But as for the people that don't know, I'm not concerned because, you know, if you can really just understand the basics, you'll do just fine. It's not terribly complicated. Sure, it's different. The mechanics are different, but you got to be stupid if you can't get it down, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm not too concerned, and I do know actually a handful of my guys in Second Brigade at least do have EI experience. So I can't really say for First Brigade or Third Brigade. That's just an assumption for them, but I'm pretty confident it's gonna go all right.
All right. So will each regiment have their each rules?
Yep. So that was huge.
Rifle regiments. Third will use cannons.
Correct. So that was a huge thing when I was, you know, when we were looking for the war. Each person was rated, scored, and discussed based off how compatible they are. KGB offers artillery, they offered horses, cavalry, and they also offer rifles. And yeah, no, go ahead.
So I see for cavalry, there's only 5 horsemen. So would that include HQ? Like the HQ have horses, including riggermen, or it would just be?
No. You know, we want to definitely optimize, I guess, our cavalry. So we'll probably give our spots to our actual dragoons. Yeah.
All right.
May I say though, that cavalry cap is more so of a benefit to us because rifles. Recently we did a mini raid on them pretty much, and almost all of them except for like one were all using cavalry, and it was just so unfair. So I wouldn't really be too worried. Yeah, it's so ridiculously stupid. See, the only two people who weren't using horses was the king, who was godded and had a cannon Winchester, and just another person who was a guest on the raider team. So I would say that cavalry cap is a lot of a benefit to us.
I actually, you're right there. That was actually a huge thing that we talked about. I totally forgot that was a discussion between us, is that they're really good with their cavalry, and they have really good horse tech, blows ours out of the water. So yeah, we definitely put that cap in there to protect us.
But it does not mean we we can still outnumber them. Keep in mind that we are a community, same as them. It's still an all-out war, even though they have better tech, better horses.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
So
absolutely.
just don't instantly think, oh, we'll just lose instantly just because KGB has better tech. No, we're using both sides of tech.
Right, right. And to be honest with you guys, the war definitely something that is coming up here. We're full on ready for it. We've drafted the rules. Talking to the other side, I would just say HQ is a little bit more focused on some other things at the current moment. But I do know that in the next few days, depending on how our current situation goes, should be expecting some nice announcements about the war. Not to mention, huge for everybody listening in here, just want to reiterate that the dev competition is in full swing. I'm just going to give a quick update about that if it's okay with you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dev competition's going really good. Big thing that we all have a big Discord server that everybody's in. Ask me questions and whatnot. So the coordination and organization of it's all there. I've been having them post in the competition updates channel, and they have some pretty good pictures. Obviously, I think some people are worried based on those pictures, but I mean, if you look at those pictures, you can definitely see it's a work in progress. You know, they're updates, they're sneak peeks, they're not finished products, but you know, there's a lot of cool pictures. There's a lot of cool pictures in that chat. I don't know if everybody here has seen them, but you know, I'm pretty pumped for it. At one point, just a few days ago, I actually thought, you know, to myself, if I gave everybody too much time, I gave everybody a month, as you guys know, and I did a poll with them, and I'm like, do you guys have enough time, or should we like reduce it? But like, no, they said no. They said it's just right. So we're staying firm on the competition ending on the 29th. So we got about 19 more days, and yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I mean, it's going to be our next skirmishes map. You know, I don't think people really realize that this is going to change pretty much everything in terms of, you know, how we play and how we fight, and I'm excited for it.
So, are you planning on this being the new permanent map, or are we going to switch between this new one and the old skirmishes map?
So that's a good question. Obviously, pending a little bit more debate on it, but right now it should be our permanent replacement. But you know, depending on the overall quality, the compatibility, with our troops, you know, that's all going to play a factor. And if we think that it's good enough to be a permanent map, hell yeah, we're definitely going to choose that. But you know, if it doesn't quite fit, you know, our standards, which I really do think we're going to find one map that's going to just be the map we're going to use. But if it doesn't, I can definitely see us doing some alternating back and forth, you know.
I see. So about that, are the documents already created for like this rosters and everything, or is still being worked on currently?
Rosters are still very much, yeah, no, they are definitely being worked on. I'm not trying to say too much, but we are completely focused on something else at this present moment than on the war. But the rosters will be completed by likely week's end. So everybody, our brigade should be hearing updates on that coming up here.
I see. That's pretty nice to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, with the whole situation of we had, I'm not sure about, we all know about this, the new building that's covering OA.
Right.
We have this massive building that's slapped on here. If you can come into Bunker Hill right now, come to where.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've inspected it. Honestly, okay. Here's my personal thought on it. It looks stupid. I think it just doesn't fit the setting of the fort. I don't think it should be in the fort. I think it should be within the city. don't you guys think a jail should typically be located within a city?
Hey, if we're supposed to
Also,
be temporary, not supposed to be permanent, so I don't know why we have a massive building here. I know
right.
it's not unnatural. If you guys go back to Charlestown and look where the MP building was, it's just been ripped off from those roots and shoved here.
Yeah. And so
Also-
like
OA building where MP was.
Also, someone might wanna, if any MP are watching stream, someone might wanna check on BA cannon. Someone just shot a cannon at the portal.
Yeah.
no, I will say definitely so I can see the pros and cons. I guess it gives like the guard something new to guard, but it also kind of removes or beats the point kind of. I don't know. I asked CSCG the other day. I just popped into their Discord. I never do that, by the way. And I'm like, "How are you guys doing with the update?" And and honestly, I actually haven't seen what everybody said. Yomo replied to me, but he was the one that put it there, so not much on that.
We do have another issue of the building. So who's allowed in, who's not allowed in? Because there is a dueling area down there. Keep in mind.
Numbers. We sent a list to MP, and so basically it's pretty much everyone in the VC right now.
No. I said dueling. I said dueling area. Like
dueling. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
So, like, we have a dueling area.
Or...
We have a dueling area. What's gonna happen with that? Because you have that dueling area that we're gonna have to figure out who's allowed, who's not allowed in. Because basically, you're allowed to do anybody with permissions, of course, but since it's inside the MP building / OA area, you're not allowed in unless you're officer plus. So that's the issue.
Yeah. What
So
else was I gonna say?
has HU figured a solution for that, or what?
Have we what?
Found a solution that who's allowed to do to be inside the OA building, or does?
No, at least I don't know. I know it was mentioned somewhere. It's between Plaid at that point. The whole thing was pretty much done directly through Plaid and Yomo. So to be totally honest with you, we did the better half of HQ was pretty unaware that it happened. So definitely a big Plaid thing right there. So I can't really tell you much more about it because, to be honest, I don't really know much more.
All
So
right.
we'll just have to wait for Platt or Yomo to clarify, or eventually maybe HQ just make the rules for it.
Well,
Probably the latter.
I'll say, not to spoil the the future of this podcast, but I'm in House of Representatives, and Platt told me pretty much just to make a bill about moving the MP building into OA. And I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Just like off to the side, not in it. And then when we have the meeting of discussing the bills, someone's just like, oh yeah, they already did that. So the bill was kind of pointless because originally Platt wanted it to go through the House first, and then it kind of just put it there. And I honestly don't like where it is, so I'm just going to make a bill to move it somewhere else again. Or at least
Yeah.
just further back in the OA. I just, again, it looks unnatural, and I want the OA back. So, I don't know, maybe just put it, I think I'll just put it or at least try to further back from where the OA was. Because that's how I imagined
he
it.
just wanted to do it the legal route, and then he just decided, you know what, like, screw it. I'm just
Yeah.
going to do this because I can, you know?
I mean, yeah, he can, obviously. There was a whole rant in his meeting where he
Definitely
just
still make that
discussed
bill,
that.
by the way.
What?
Should definitely still make that bill.
Yeah.
It's ugly.
I'll probably make the bill to at least readjust it. I don't know if I'll move or try to move it back to Charlestown. But
yeah.
I feel like there's more negative opinions about where it is now than positive ones.
Golden, Finney, you are kind of the host now since the meeting numbers are about to head out.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah. Follow the document that in that one channel, and I'm just gonna go AFK.
Alright, I can talk, I suppose. Well,
Nice.
Should I just go into board of directors, or should we do something else?
Can you talk a little bit more about the House of Representatives, I guess?
Oh yeah, I don't know why I said board of directors. Yes, House of Representatives. So, I mean, obviously the new representatives were picked 2 weeks ago, and I just will say about them, only one other representative has made a bill so far. Apart from that, I've made like 10 bills. So it's not too active, but because of my bills, you know, it is a bit more active than it would otherwise be. Yeah, we had 2 meetings so far. One last week and one this week. Yesterday actually. And the bills that are being, well, first off, the bills for HQ approval are the Senate Proposal Act, which I believe this is just getting HQ to check bills beforehand, which will pretty much just have them act as representatives. So that's being looked at by HQ. And the other one is my bill, which is edit of season rules, which is trying to get the tab glitch basically removed. Well, not removed, but it'll be illegal in seasons. If you don't know, if you just are in window mode on Roblox, if you jump up in the air, right click and hold the taskbar, then you'll be frozen in midair. So I'm just trying to get glitches like that removed from seasons. Apart from that, what's up for legislation? Monthly, all these are my bills, by the way. So, monthly dev updates. This will have the devs post a monthly status in the dev stuff channel. Even if they aren't doing anything, they could still say, like, we aren't doing anything or we aren't planning on doing anything. And before you ask, yes, I know that they aren't doing anything. This bill is pretty much just to get people to see them say that, pretty much, because some people still don't know.
That's sorry to say that's going to get denied. Part of the Discord service subscriptions are that our subscribers get strict developer updates only. That's a huge selling point.
Yes, but they could still restrict some updates to that. Like, for the main updates, like updates to Bunker Hill, for example, they could say, like, oh yeah, this month we moved the MP building into the officer area. Just to show people, like, oh, so that's what they did to Bunker Hill, instead of just having them to find it themselves. I mean, obviously, it's pretty easy to find that, yeah. But still, just examples like that, so that they don't need to go looking through Bunker Hill, since I don't believe there's any update log, and they haven't said anything in there since, like, June, so that's just what that would clear up. But yeah, from what you said, that exclusive channel, it wouldn't affect that at all. They could still leave those dev exclusive updates there, but just for, like, main update logs to Bunker Hill, then they would put stuff like that there.
I'm trying to see the last time, because I'm a donor. I'm gonna see last time something was said.
Yeah, I can't see the exclusive channels, so that's kind of why this bill was a bit like, I don't know, but still, there should be at least something, you know?
The heck?
I'll just wait for you to, like, you know, give us any updates on that.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Wait, whoa.
While he's checking, Gold Knight, you still there?
Yes, I am. I'm just here. I'll go to the next bill. Oh, by the way, that bill currently has 6 votes for legislation and no votes against, so that will go into HQ approval shortly. Next bill, bring back the event team. I bet you can guess what this bill's about. It's just bringing back the event team. Everything is in place for it. There's a Discord, there's a rule book. The members are still in the Discord as well. And not to call you out, Jatsby, but you said you would. You and who else was it?
List. He shut it down.
Yeah, you and Historic, you both said you would somehow revive the event team or redo it in some way. However, you seem to have left the event team Discord server, so this bill would just get you guys to do something about that, you know, stick with your word. Now, again, not to call you out, it's just
You're not, because there's no basis. I was ordered not to do it. That's
Oh,
flat.
really?
Yeah. I also we left it because we were gonna make a whole new one. It was outdated. People who were no longer serving. We didn't like the setup. We didn't like the look of it. We were gonna start new, and then it was either Hist or Plaid. I'm pretty sure it was Hist. Hist killed the whole project. So yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna run at the time BOD and event team. Tried again a few months later, which must have been like about a month ago now. Denied again. So
Well, do you know why
yeah.
it was denied? Like any specific reason? Apart from like
Um,
people being inactive, of course, not being managed properly.
Well, okay, yeah. Besides management, really just concerns with the events and how they're conducted, the behavior, the admin. You know, it's big risk. It's not big risk. It's just a huge headache. And
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to go wrong hosting those events. You know, but I can't speak for Hystrix. He at the time didn't think it was necessary, and he didn't a little while ago. So that's kind of where we're at by it. But you know what? I'd say push through the house, and I'd say that
Yeah,
that'd be a pretty
exactly.
good idea.
You know, even
I-
if these bills get declined, like for example, even if you're going to veto it, you know, it's still nice to have there, see what the representatives think. And speaking of, this is 6 votes for legislation and 1 vote against, so this will be going into HQ approval. So hopefully it
Actually-
doesn't get vetoed, because I would like to see that happen.
I've actually a handful of times suggested it to House members. Something that like HQ said no on. I'm like, all right, well, or Platt would say no on, or Hist would say something no. Then I'd go to someone in the House and say, hey, maybe suggest or propose this. Go the legal route, and if they
Yeah.
see that the Democratic route wants it, then they're going to pass it. That's a
You
good
know,
idea. I didn't think
yeah,
of bringing it through the House at all. But
Well, you know, going through the House is always a good idea, even if it's just a straight up no from one of you, from one of the people in the Senate, because it will at least like bring up the debate of should we keep this or not. Because most of the time, ideas like that will just get shut down
Right.
instantly. But this way, we can actually have a conversation about it.
yeah,
And again,
I-
that will, yeah.
I
You go.
fought for it too. I fought Hist. You guys don't really know my dynamic in HQ, besides what people have let you see. But I tend to argue, so I'm pretty pumped it's going through the House, because usually I try to argue on every bill, positives and cons, and then you know there's some HQ members that just vote no, just to vote no. But yeah, no, I'll be pumped. I'll be fighting for it for sure when it gets put to HQ vote.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, and that will get into HQ vote because it's going 6 and 1. All right,
Excellent.
next bill, no plagiarism bill. I was reading through the House handbook, and there happens to be no anti-plagiarism rule. So just adding that to the House so that representatives can't steal ideas, I think that's a pretty big no-brainer. Yeah, and that's going 8 and 0. So that will go to HQ approval. Next one is a separate stagger page in the CA handbook. Again, looking through the handbook, there was no stagger page, and some of the rules weren't even written down. Like, for example, retire and fire in advance weren't written down. And not to mention that those that were written down, like advance and fire and retire, they were in the gun commands page, while some of the staggers commands were in the formations page, which I just think was really unnecessary and confusing. So this bill will just get that onto one page. And all of the commands are actually in the handbook, even though they aren't written down. A video by Alexander Foz is in the handbook, which presents all of the staggers commands. So this won't be adding anything new to the handbook, just organizing it all on one page, which I think is nice. It makes it a little bit less complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going 3 and 2, so it's uncertain if it will go to HQ approval, but as of now, it will. All right, next one. House of Representatives reduction of party requirement. This bill is quite useless. It reduces the minimum representatives needed for a House party from 5 to 4. If you don't know, parties in the House are useless. Yep, that's what I'll say about this bill. However, me and Notorious Prophecy, the other representative from Rifles, are making a bill which are changing parties into committees, which will basically oversee certain types of bills, like, for example, drill bills or balancing bills for guns. So we are writing that, so this bill will become less useless, but right now it is a little bit pointless. But it is going 3-0, so that will go to HQ approval. Next one, this is the last one, that's for legislation. CA Representative Bill Quota Bill. Yes, I did name it like that on purpose. This basically will just make it so that representatives have to write a minimum of 2 bills in their term, or else they will not be able to apply for another 6 months. This is just so that the House will be more active and be a lot more productive. And if I can write 9 bills in a week, then 2 bills in 2 months, that doesn't seem very hard for each representative. So I think this bill is pretty fair. It is currently going 4-1, so this will go to HQ approval as well. And yeah, that's all of the bills that are for and against legislation. And they are all mine, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Goat. Keep carrying the House of Reps.
For real.
Going.
Thank you. I'm applying for a secretary of the House too, so that's nice.
Nice.
And also, this is like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I guess you could always ask Zama, but he will be retiring. Zama is the Speaker of the House. He will be retiring this term once the term ends. So a new speaker will be needed. I will say, he basically told me that I might as well just apply and then win, because I'm the most active representative. But I just want to stay for Rifles because they really need me, especially after the season. I won't say why, but they really need me. So I might apply for deputy speaker. If any of you hearing this podcast plan on being the speaker, please ask me to be deputy speaker, because I can just apply for everyone who's also running for speaker. And I would like that, so please DM me if you want to. But yeah,
Zama didn't tell us that he was retiring HQ, but honestly, not too surprised.
I mean, I'm sure you can ask him. He's run 2. He told me he's running 2 terms in a row, and honestly, that's a lot for a speaker. He is carrying, yeah.
Reps on his shoulders since day one. Like
he really is.
He is truly just one of a kind. Like with his work
in
the Highcom Academy as well. Unfortunately, it's still not up and running, but he's done a lot of good stuff, and it's pretty unfortunate. I'm retiring too, but I told you guys that last podcast.
Yeah, in the what?
I don't remember that, but understood.
You don't?
Really?
No, I don't.
Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe.
Well, there you go. Now we got two. Now we got 2 HQ retiring. There we go.
So yeah, Zama's retiring. I'm also retiring October 1st. So in about pretty much, I just promised. I was supposed to retire actually about 9 days ago, but I promised Plaid that I'd see through the competition. So yeah, we're gonna get a nice new shiny map. I'm gonna pay the winners, and I'll be promoted to militia commander.
Ooh,
Militia commander.
Very spicy.
I know, right? Really realistically, I'll probably just be an officer somewhere.
You should join Rifles.
No, you should join Rangers.
Okay. Yeah, well, someone should promote me. Like, day 1 in media team, I already got 2 retirees from HQ. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's really nice of you, just hosting the dev competition at all. We've really been needing it, and for you to contribute your own money towards it, that's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's some of you guys might know how long I've been in this group. Some of you guys might not know. It doesn't really matter, but honestly, I just want to see it succeed at this point. I was a little bit younger and more kind of with the shits, and I was a little ambitious, and I really just cared for myself, for my regiment, and
If you're listening, you should go deal with the person who is committing whatever. Yeah, with the cannon and fort.
Oh yeah, someone should go deal with that. No, but I was, but what I'm saying is that if any of you guys ever get to BHQ, you guys will come to realize, it's not about your brigade or one regiment. It's all about, the CA. So it's kind of an easy choice. I mean, we needed it, so I'm happy to do it. I mean, it'll be my one last thing before I go anyway, so I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah, that's a pretty honorable thing to go do before retiring, honestly.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I mean, you're correct me if I'm wrong. Are you giving 10,000 Robux to the first place winner?
10,000. Then I'm
What?
giving 5,000 to second place and 2,500 to third place. First place and second place get medals. First place gets a medal, a unique Discord color and title, and obviously the grand prize.
Yeah, so you're contributing almost like $150 to this dev competition. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
actually
awesome.
more. Actually more. It's like 200-ish.
Oh, right, because you need to transfer it to the group, right?
Yeah, I literally need to take out. So every single person gets the exact promised amount. I think I calculated it out. I think I need to take out I need to spend 7 extra thousand just to cover the market costs because that's 30% when you're giving it out,
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks, but whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, back to Zama. Yeah, man, it seems like so long ago. We just talked about him. But anyway, yeah, he's really been carrying the house. For the first meeting, it was at least how he described it, one of the most productive meetings of the house. It went on for an hour 48 minutes, and almost all of the bills except for one, which was mine again, were his, and yeah, they were just really just game changing. And to be fair, only one of them got to HQ approval. I believe one of them was either against legislation or was archived, but 4 other ones are still being worked on. Hopefully he gets those done. But he's been carrying the house. He's really good. So yeah, it's a shame to see him. Well, he's not retiring right now. Obviously, he's still got a lot of time, but still, when he does, it'll be sad. And I don't know if we'll get a new Speaker of the House because I don't want to be, because then I'll have to leave Rifles, and I don't want to do that. But hopefully, the new Speaker of the House will be as good, if not as better than him. Yeah, that's what I have to say on that. Here, who's supposed to be the other host? It was just
Yeah,
me
that's
and Jasper
me.
talking. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, you want to say stuff?
Well,
Anyways.
I'm back now.
Oh, okay, great. They're back
Finished.
now.
I'll grab
Okay.
newspaper.
Yeah,
Let's do our
talking about
finishing
your-
touches. Let's do the
Yeah.
ending. Yeah.
Before
then-
we do that, we have a question from the audience. Yeah, so,
Ooh.
a Lucas Gaming is asking, will we ever bring back the Tomb Guards?
I mean,
No, there's
No.
an incident. There's an
No.
incident surrounding that. There's
No.
an incident surrounding that.
Yeah.
honestly, if we are, I'm not writing the bill for that.
I'm not
there
ready
are-
to go.
Nah,
there
not
are,
it.
there have been none, and there are none. No talks whatsoever
Uh,
about it, or
okay.
thoughts or considerations. if
Yeah.
that answers
Wait,
your
wait, the Tomb Cards don't exist? They haven't existed ever?
Wait, what? No.
What?
Is that, no?
No, they haven't
No.
existed. No.
We just haven't. We don't want to implement it.
Remember,
let's-
people, nothing happened on in CA on September 9th, 2023.
Honestly, there's like 4 different dates where you can say that.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And then like that one guy comes in, we should embrace our history. Like,
He gets blamed.
we
Wow.
should embrace our flaws. Like, bro, get out
Oh
of
my
here.
God.
For real.
Bro.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyone else want to say stuff? I've been saying stuff for like 30 minutes, it feels like.
Yeah, I
and
guess.
then y'all interrupted.
Yeah, yeah,
No, it's fine. I was done.
Anyways, I'm
Yeah.
gonna deafen.
all right, you're telling me that when I did post 2 podcasts so far, taking
Should
an
we
hour
close
off my.
it, I guess.
Listen, man. You have not been talking for 20 minutes so far. I had to do all the heavy
Yeah,
lifting. all
yeah,
right?
because I was AFK. I didn't get food, man. Come on, give me a break. Anyways, should we go on to a curse section of this podcast since we have 9 minutes left?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm up for whatever.
Yeah,
just-
bro. Any controversies?
Oh, yeah, so there's this one guy.
Wait.
He
wait,
was
wait.
black.
What do you want me to say?
Any
Something controversial.
controversies? Any
Alright,
controversies?
so let me
I
continue.
mean, we
on
can
my
start
di-
one right now.
let
Do
me
you guys want to
continue-
start one right now?
Hey,
Yeah,
shh,
let's get one
let
started.
me continue.
Earl is an awful HQ. Let me just say that.
What?
Let me,
I mean,
Can I
No,
back?
I leave for
Hey,
2
let me-
seconds and we're stopping.
let me just start my controversial statement. Let me
Oh god,
continue.
okay.
Oh no.
Let me just
Guys,
continue.
let's
someone
not
need to
have
put
the
the
last
server
thing
you
happen
muted.
again.
count numbers.
And not
really?
watch it 2 weeks ago.
Fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna continue from my last podcast on why diversity is bad for like society and shit.
Okay. Go for it,
Luke,
man.
Alright.
We're-
end the podcast, Luke. Luke, I'm disconnecting you. End it now.